Welcome to our channel, Mathematics Resource Center. Pause the video, read through the question, and we are ready to begin when you are. In the figure, x equal. So we know that we're interested in finding the value for x. X here, right? We're not sure what x is. We want to find out what x is. Looking at the diagram, I am seeing two triangles. So the fact that I'm seeing two triangles, I am using something relating to trigonometry. So for the solution, I'm interested in finding this side first, the side here, coming down here first, in order to find this side here. So the very first thing that I'm going to do, I'm looking at triangle number 1. So I'm calling this triangle number 1. And looking at that triangle, I have two lengths, 6 centimeters, 8 centimeters. So, and it's a right angle triangle. So I'm using Pythagoras Theorem. Alright? And Pythagoras Theorem says that the square of the hypotenuse equal the sum of the square of the other two sides. Good? So it is c square equals a square plus b square. C square, the hypotenuse that we don't know. The hypotenuse here that we don't know, right? A square, any of the side we're going to call a square, so that can be 6 square, plus b square, 8 is going to be 8 square. Or c square just the same remain. 6 square, 36, 6 times 6 is 36. 8 square, 8 times 8 is 64, equal, so we're left with c square, and 36 plus 64 is 100. Alright, good. We're interested in c, not c square. So that means we need to remove the 2. How do I remove a square? I square root. So square root, remove square. Anything I do to one side, I do it to the other side as well. So I square root there as well. So the square root of c square is actually c. And the square root of 100 is actually 10. So it's 10 centimeters. So I know that this part here is 10 centimeters. However, for a multiple choice question, this should be something that you know already, because this is a general triangle, 6, 8, 10 triangle, wherein if the two short sides, one is 6 and one is 8, the other side is definitely going to be 10. The triangle number 2, we know that one side is 10 and the other side is 5. So let's put that into action using the same Pythagoras theorem, because we're trying to find a missing side and we have two sides. Or we have two sides trying to find a missing side. So we're going to use Pythagoras theorem. The square of the hypotenuse equals the square of the sum of the other two sides. Good? So hypotenuse is x, that we don't know. So we can even replace that with x squared. One side we know that it's 10 square and the other side we know that it's 5 square. So that's going to be x square equal 10 plus 5, 10 square. 10 square is 100 and 5 square is 25. So that's x square equals 100 plus 25, 125. And we're interested in finding the value of x, not x squared. So we're going to square root both sides in order to remove the square. So square root in both sides, we're left with x here equals, what's the square root of 125? Well, they did not break it down, right? So they just leave it as a square root of 125 centimeters. So our answer is D. And that brings us to the end of our video. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.